Alright, hello everyone. So we're back again, and I think this is the first video in 9 months if I'm not mistaken. And we're back because I have ambitions again. So I think I've decided that I want to pursue building some sort of company or agency, some sort of business model. And I think I want it to be based around web development, web design, UX design, something along those fields. I think that's what I'm going to shoot for. So I want to go back on my YouTube channel. I want to start uploading again to start hopefully just documenting my progress and seeing what comes of it. So my plan right now, my outline is to learn HTML, to learn CSS, to learn JavaScript, and then I'll move on to React. And after React, maybe I'll do some Next.js or some TypeScript, like formal coursework. And that's as far as I'm kind of looking right now. That alone is going to take me quite a bit of time. So my plan is, which with the HTML and CSS, I just use free codecamp. I've already gone through pretty much their entire course. I didn't actually do their little certification projects. I think I'll leave that until I actually want to do them. Right now it just doesn't seem that interesting. But I did the entire HTML and CSS course, and it took me, I think, 12 days. Yeah, I started on June 8th and I finished on June 19th. So 12 days counting the 8th. And after that, I started the JavaScript course, which I've actually been liking. Only completed 4 sections. It does take a bit longer. I think this one's going to take a bit longer because they kind of challenge you in a different way. Like this building great book app, it only has 4 sections. But those 4 sections are problem solving sections where you actually have to think more than you do in their regular coursework. And that's new in the JavaScript one. They didn't have that in the HTML and CSS. So I think this will take me a bit longer than 12 days, but maybe not. Maybe my goal was to finish it by the end of June, which I think would be great. Because that, in my opinion, that would be really fast. But we'll see what actually happens. And I think I'm undecisive. I don't think I want to do the front end development certification with Free Code Camp because it's not as up to date as the other two, at least what I'm seeing. I might skip over to the Python Free Code Camp area because, well, I don't think I'll use Python too much for web development, but maybe if I decide to do some automation, Python could come in handy. And either way, I have a lot of time right now, thankfully. But yeah, data visualization, I don't think I'll do. I don't think I'll do any of these. I do want to learn like these topics, but I just don't want to do it within Free Code Camp because these also seem a bit outdated. Like if you can see, like there's a different style here. These are like bulleted down instead of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in like boxes. And I think that means that these were built earlier. So that's my progress on Free Code Camp and what I want to do. So to really learn React, I think I'll eventually switch over to Zero to Mastery. This is their website. I kind of like what they got going on. Maybe I'll even do the Python course here. I don't think I'll do the complete web developer in 2024 since I already know HTML and CSS and JavaScript from Free Code Camp. But maybe if I'm really like want to solidify my skills, I'll just watch the videos and make sure I know what they're talking about. But yeah, the one I'm really interested in is this React one. I think that'll be the first one I do when I subscribe to their platform. I've also looked at some of the other ones. Like I've looked at this junior to senior developer one, but not too interested. I think that's more of like for people actually looking to get into jobs. I looked at the curriculum a bit and I'm like, yeah, I don't see myself making anything extremely complex anytime soon. So that'll probably be one of the last things I do if ever. But yeah, we'll do React. We'll do React for the front end. I'm not gonna lie, these like machine learning, TensorFlow, deep learning courses look insanely interesting. So we might have to go along there too. We might have to hit those up. 3JS. Mm, I think I'd like to have it under my belt, so I think I will do it. Yeah, I mean, it's 3D. It's 3D. That just sounds awesome. React Native, I do think I'll do. Yeah, I think I should be able to like develop on mobile too, so React Native would be good. What else? Next.js, also interesting. Probably one of the most important ones. I don't know if I'll do it through CTM. Depends how I end up liking their platform, but I'll definitely learn Next.js. Remix, I'm not too sure. Here they market it as like being superior to Next.js. Whether or not that's true, I'm unsure because I'm pretty sure Next.js is like the industry standard right now. Interviews, not necessarily interested in, so I won't do those. Django, maybe. Web3, not too interested in, unless like an opportunity comes up. Vue is interesting. Vue is interesting. Excel, don't think so. There was some other TypeScript. Do I want to do the course? I think so. TypeScript is also would probably be really helpful. This JavaScript course, I think so. I think just to really make sure I know JavaScript because it's like a for a front end developer, it's kind of the one. The CSS bootcamp, 42 hours, Udo mastery. I think I'll do it just to really make sure I have things down. This is the thing about me. Like I'm not really. If I could get into like some sort of development team, I would. But that's not really in the books for me. So for me, these courses and online resources are kind of the way for me to like make sure I know what I'm doing. So it'll be best for me to like just do as much as I can. But I'm gonna go right field, and I think I want to learn some UX. I don't know if I want to learn UI, but I do want to learn UX because from what I've been seeing around the UX design field, it's actually really interesting. I think that when I'm able to actually develop websites, I will want to have like sort of a professional viewpoint as to how to design them, how to take them from Figma to development, maybe through Webflow or maybe through just straight coding. I don't think I'll be a framer boy, just because it doesn't involve code, and I like the power that coding can bring to the development process. I think I'm one of the people I like to almost be in complete control of everything. So the more power that I can have to like get things the way that I want them or the way the user wants them, the more like tools I have under my belt, the better. So yeah, I like the three things that I'm seeing is front end, back end, UX design. Right now, those are the three goals that I have. I don't say go. I like these Python things are like they're just interesting though. So they might have to come along for the ride, even if we don't end up using them. You know, just might as well learn them. SQL and databases, yeah, I probably have to. That's back end, so it'll probably help a lot. And I think this site just looks awesome. AI machine learning zero to master, probably. Um, there were also other websites like there's the programming with Mosh. I know Traversy Media has. I bought a course from Mosh and from Traversy Media. I haven't done either of them yet because they're both Next.js courses. I bought Next.js courses without knowing anything, and I was actually following along quite well. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I'll probably learn more from each video if I know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React before just jumping straight into Next.js. But to be fair, I do prefer that method of learning better, where you just jump into the deep end and then you're like, oh, this is what I don't know. Let's go learn that now. But yeah, that's my thought process for now. I like things could change. I do know. I think I would really like to start a company of my own, as grand as that may seem. I do want to at least give it a try. So here we are. Yeah, I plan on doing a couple more progress videos as things go on, and we'll see how long it takes me to like start being able to make my own practice sites, portfolio maybe, and if I can like get into any communities for designers, developers, programmers, anything like that. But yeah, if you made it this far, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you hopefully soon.